Lincoln Riley in at quarterback. Offset eye this time. Riley fakes, fires, has a man open, and it's called out there, a little bootleg pass, and it'll be a touchdown as Lewis goes.
And he was just such a smart kid, and I always thought, you know, this is the child who can go out and discover the cure for cancer or do whatever he wants to. And so what does he want to do? He wants to coach football.
He told me, he said he was going to be a coach, and I said, Lincoln, you're going to be a coach? You could cure cancer.
I'm not surprised at all by all of his success because of the drive he has in him, and he's such a competitive person.
You go around town, just see people and visiting, and everybody's always asking, what's Lincoln up to? You know, how's Lincoln doing? How's the adjustment going?
I've told my husband this forever. Lincoln's probably one of the smartest kids I've ever taught. He's brilliant. He would sit at the back of the classroom, and everybody else thought he was just goofing off, but he'd just sit there and he'd watch me. And he'd take maybe a note every now and then he could think of several other ways you could do what I was doing up there the way I was doing it. And he would go, couldn't you do this? And the kids are going, what? And I'm going, Lincoln, we'll discuss this later. Because everybody else is freaking out. He's a great student. He's just a good kid.
He started something here as far as, you know, the younger kids looking up to him, and you know, and it put Muleshoe on the map. And people know who we are now, and Lincoln's a part of it. And especially going to OU now, I mean, golly, what better thing could happen to Muleshoe?
They were already, of course, running it at Texas Tech, and Coach Wood brought Lincoln over here in the spring, the way I understand it, and Lincoln really taught them the spread offense. And then, like I said, later on, they did win the state championship. But I know Lincoln went over all that with them.
When I come to Muleshoe, Muleshoe was very mediocre in football. Lincoln was the main person that took Muleshoe to the next step. I never will forget, he was the quarterback that led the team to the state semifinals and playing in Texas Stadium, and which Muleshoe had never experienced. So, like I said, it didn't matter what Lincoln did. He was going to be very competitive about it, and he's going to be the best.
The minute he could walk, they were both of them throwing ball, playing ball with Mike when he'd come home from work, and so it was just I don't remember him not doing it.
You know, and then even when Coach Leach, you know, said, you know, you can keep on playing, do the player thing, or you can do this student coach thing. You know, I mean, he thought about it for a little bit, but boy, once it didn't take him long. When he made his decision, boy, he never looked back.
Pretty fairly close-knit small town, you know, I mean, agricultural community, you know, pretty friendly people, good place to raise kids.
You know, everybody knows everybody pretty well, and everybody takes care of everybody.
Winning football is good for the church. We saw it when we started winning. Our attendance on Sundays got better. And part of it was because it was a nice place to come talk about what happened on Friday night. And it gave the people one more connection in the community. And so, you know, winning football has been good for everything.